And hello, we're back. Mid-fight and mid-missing player after they put their head into a portal, wondering what would happen. So today we're going to find out what happens. So long as the party can survive these three creatures, with three of them having had some of these seedlings attached to them. Three of them, in fact. While the rogue dives headfirst into the sorcerer's icicle spike growth. And we pick up right as a banished monster is about to return. And we're off. As it pops back, it is even bigger than it was before. Now of gargantuan size. And looks a lot sturdier. Looks like some of its wounds have healed. But the one immediately beside you, Uthal, is going to move first. Is going to turn and make an attack on you.
Oh. Oh, you're attacking me now.
It is going to make its attack with an 18.
I believe will hit.
So you take 6 bludgeoning and 9 poison damage.
I'm going to use Stone's Endurance
to
reduce the damage of that.
Okay.
So I roll a d12. I'm going to reduce by 1 point. So how much was the damage?
6 bludgeoning and 9 poison.
So instead of taking the 15, I take 14.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
What is going on with the text? I can't see shit.
Yeah, it's going
Really
fast.
Concentration.
Are you
What's
concentrating?
the concentration?
It's just the
What?
it's just the dark mode making it weird.
It wasn't always like that though.
No, it's changed from last week to this week.
Why is that? It doesn't matter, but the modifier's the same. But why is it concentration save?
Are you concentrating? You do have a purple thing attached to you as if you're concentrating.
No, that was haste. No, wait, that wasn't haste.
I cast Flesh to Stone, but it didn't work.
So you just need to remove that.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, I need a strength saving throw.
Well, the scores are the same, so if you want to take that roll, I can roll again.
I can't even see it, sorry.
Apparently, you roll a concentration check, which is the same as my strength. I have 0 bonus.
Oh, okay, right.
So it's your call.
Yeah, sure, we'll take that. You managed to avoid being pulled and being grappled, so you managed to throw off the roots of the tree. Meanwhile, this one that has just reappeared is going to move 1 space and is going to attack. It has a 15-foot reach. Where did my character sheet go? Up there. Disappeared too far into the background. It is going to attack you, Sal. With a 25.
It could be half that, it'd still hurt you, but yeah.
With 6 bludgeoning and 8 poison damage. As the creature just lolloping swipe. And I need a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. That's an 11.
That's a fail, so you are grappled and restrained.
Oh, great.
And then from each of them, spawn new seedlings. I can find all this. Where did it go? Ah, because I closed that. Okay, cool. There's another 1, 2, 3 on this one, and another 2 over here. Both of the ones at near you, Uthal, are going to attempt to burrow into you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, 2 of them. You pass on the first one, however the second one burrows itself in, and you are now vulnerable to all damage.
You hear Ulthul scream out, "Medic!"
I need a medic bag.
This one here is going to,
Apothecary.
whoops, move directly underneath you for some
Oh
reason.
Jesus, that's big. Yeah.
Move underneath, behind you, Sal, and try to burrow in. I need a Constitution saving throw. Meanwhile, this one is going to move up to Darian, and I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Do casters get attack of opportunity when things run past them?
Yeah, you get
Did you
an attack
have a
of-
Warcaster? But you can hit. You can
No.
hit
But
with
you
melee.
can get attacks of opportunity. You can
Yeah,
just use your melee.
Warcaster
weapon,
is
no?
more, like
Yeah.
casting spells.
Yeah.
I got dagger. Dagger. That's what I was asking. Yeah, it's up to you. I don't mind. I saw it run past me, so I thought I'd ask.
Isn't that the case?
You can. Yeah.
Warcaster just allows you to cast a spell as a reaction.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I can swing it with the dagger, or
Yeah.
Kill animal.
That's a hit. There is another one that is going to run up though. This the third one. So
Yeah, like
Unless Constitution save.
they both run at the same time, so you get to choose one basically. So, but the second one will still make the attempt, and with the 12, you two also have one attached to you. I believe that's everyone now has one attached.
no, I don't.
You don't?
No.
Okay. Not yet. But that is the end of its turn. Ellie, you're up.
All right. So
You do have a creature attached to you.
I am aware of this fact. I can just see the thing in front of me, right?
Through the doorway, yeah.
Yeah. And it's only tax opportunities if you move through threatened squares, not away. So if I take a step back, I'm fine.
Technically,
Believe
yeah,
that's the
because it
rule?
has well, you don't know this, but it has a 15-foot reach anyway.
Okay. Okay. Well, just like try reach inside the building like it's a freaking giant attack on Titan shit, eh? Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna take a step back because that's the kind of character she is, and she's gonna throw out a scorching ray. So let's 1, 2, 3.
You have the first one miss and goes wide. However, the second two do hit.
Okay. So that's 1 hit, and that's a second. I gotta really rejig Scorching Ray in my spell slots because, yeah. All right, 17 fire damage.
Oh, because it's treating it like a spell every time.
Yeah, it's taking a spell slot every single time. So I'm gonna just muck about with it in my character sheet.
Yep. Good.
Okay. And I'm still okay. I'm gonna shift here. It's the bonus action. So it's okay. All right, we're cool.
Okay.
That's my turn, I guess.
Too easy. Did you want to just click the?
Oh right, I keep forgetting you have this funky thing set up.
I mean, I can click it for you, but it just ends up being a.
I always keep forgetting it exists.
Just something we gotta get used to.
Lisette, you're up.
Yeah.
Now remembering this thing's behind me, I'm gonna turn around and while I've got the dagger out, still I'm gonna slash at it.
Okay.
This works.
19 will hit. It doesn't matter what damage you do. It has 1 health point. It is dead.
Alrighty, that one's a big one. I am going to cast that one because that'll hit the others. Using a sorcery point so I can cast as a bonus action. I am going to cast Acid Splash on the big guy.
Okay.
Like the really big guy.
It's a save. Dexy.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 14. What's your DC?
DC 16.
16.
There it is down the bottom. That is a fail. So it will take the 12 points of acid damage. Nice.
And
Seems to do the sort of damage that you'd expect.
right. Extra damage. And that's what. Yeah.
Alright, Daedalian, you're up. You have one attached to you.
Yeah. He's gonna. He can't get to Uthal in time, so step forward. Thing's fucking terrifyingly huge, but one right in front of him, so it should be in. Oh, probably actually didn't need to move forward, but gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
What spell slots do I have? Sorry, 2 seconds. Yeah. 3rd level, and we're just gonna fucking hope it hits. Twenty-three
23 misses. No, I'm joking.
Nice.
Did you say 23 misses?
Yeah, I'm joking.
Jesus, I was about to fucking say.
Fuck, that scared me. Although it's a bit of a shit roll. I'm sorry, I thought.
For 20 points of radiant damage?
No, it's only.
Sorry,
Yeah,
12
no,
points.
12.
I meant to say 12 points. I've read it as 12
Okay.
points and it said 20.
No, 20.
Oh fuck, man! I wish it was that, but I kind
you
of
should get
fucked
some
up a couple of the
glasses.
rolls. It's gonna kind of. Hang on. So I've got 25. So I was not supposed to move there. It won't let me. Okay, there we go. Thing.
So you just hit the one in front of me, correct?
Yeah, just hit the one in front of you. Yeah. So you've got advantage to.
And it's not looking too great either.
That's
Oh.
very good to hear.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay.
Can't do much else. I'm just gonna hope that. Yeah.
Darian, you're up.
Okay. Now you said this rock beside me, if I remember correctly, is high enough for me to get cover, but it's not super tall.
As a halfling, yes. You do have one seedling attached to you as well.
Is that one of these two?
The one on your right.
That one there. Okay. So if I move, I drag it with me, essentially.
Well, it's attached to you, so yes.
Yeah, righto. Trigger target. Is that right? Choose target? No.
So once you do that, you go trigger spell.
I got trigger all,
Yeah,
trigger
trigger all.
target. Trigger all. Ah, there we go. What? How did that kill?
They're all attached, are they? Oh, no.
No, one of
It-
them isn't dead because one's attached to me.
Again, it's because it's like, oh no, it hasn't done it for the others. I don't know.
I think that one's slightly over in the other squares.
And then how do I get rid of the? I just got to delete it, don't I?
Yeah.
Like that. So I'm gonna come to a sliding halt by this thing, and I'm just going to pull an arrow back. I'm going to send it flying. It's going to pierce through the big boy into the little one, kill that little man. Then I'm going to use my other 2 attack actions to put as much into this guy as I possibly can.
Okay. It's not looking too crash hot, so
That's a 15 to
15
hit.
will miss. The 19 instead will hit, as it takes another 9 points of piercing damage. It's still standing, but just.
Fucking hell. And I don't think there's any. Have I already used my action surge? I did. I used that last week. Yeah, it looks like that's about it. Yep. Yep.
Cool. And
Where's I can't find it. There it is. Done.
So Uthol, you're up. You are standing still in this icicle growth with a seedling attached to you and the tree creature in front of you, looking like it's barely standing.
So the sea creature, it's a medicine check to try and pull it out,
Yeah, which is an
but
action.
that's going to be an action, correct?
Yes.
The tree creatures are in front of me.
Yep.
I'm going to attack main hand Basilisk Blade, offhand Random Blade. But I'm going to use a charge of the Basilisk Blade to put poison onto this.
Okay.
So main hand attack with the Basilisks.
It's a miss.
Doesn't work. Offhand attack with the Random Blade.
That's a miss.
That's disappointing.
Oh.
It's looking about as healthy as you, but because of how healthy you are, you just stumble around with the wild swipes and miss.
Hang on. You have advantage on one of those, bro.
I'd actually have advantage on both because neither hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll roll a d20 if this is the Basilisk Blade. Which is not going to help because it gets it to fucking 11.
It wouldn't have because Darian shot it first.
True.
No, never mind.
Shit, that's right.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
As a bonus action. Fuck, I could have given myself advantage on one of those
Darian,
attacks.
go ahead and roll another attack as your first one would have hit.
My first one would have hit.
Well, you would have had advantage on it, so we'll take the 19 as a hit.
Yeah.
Would my piercing
No,
one
was
not
that
be the first?
was that an attack roll though? It's not.
Yeah, I mean
Is it?
it's still an arrow. It just has an effect.
Yeah, but you still have to roll to hit. Like,
Yeah.
Guiding Bolt only affects an attack that's rolled to hit. Piercing Arrow just goes straight through. There's no... It's dex save.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your first arrow would have been on advantage.
Yeah. Which the second one will hit, and 10  10 points is enough. 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 10 points is enoug
So if it's dead,
Mm-hmm.
can I roll its attacks back?
You want to attack? Yep, you can.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll his attacks back, so I'll re-increase that charge. I want a medicine check, try and pull this thing out of me.
Okay, go for it. That's a fail. The creature is pretty stubborn.
No.
And I'm not gonna move, so I'm gonna yell out and just go, "Oi, ice bitch, can you get rid of this?" And that's my turn.
Alright.
Dragon, I don't mean that. I love you.
Sal, you are
Yeah,
restrained
sure.
and grappled, and you still have the creature attached to you.
Yep.
And the looming gargantuan tree creature standing above you.
It's grappling. Yeah. I'm just gonna spit out a bunch of blood onto it as much as I can. Just like. Yep. This is one of those days. And I'm gonna start swinging. At disadvantage because I am restrained. How lucky do I feel? Not lucky at all. Alright. One attack. 2 attacks.
Ooh, the second
And
one.
offhand.
The offhand does not.
Yeah.
So 5 points of damage. Alright,
That's my turn.
you got it. It is its turn again. It is going to make a swipe. It's already got you in its grasp, so it is just going to actually move forward. It can move. Just check again how far they can move. Okay, this far. It is actually going to move to here with you in its grasp and the seedling attached. But it is going to do so burrowed. But you are going to it is going to leave a huge hole behind it.
Wait, it just borrowed with someone in it.
Someone grappled.
Wait, what?
This happened again!
I suddenly realized as I said it, I'm like, oh crap, it's you again.
This tree
It's
under
me again!
underneath me, not above me.
Yeah, so it's currently underneath you. Right in front of you, you see a big hole that it has left. Unlike the previous game where AOI's character was taken by a burrowing creature, this creature doesn't have a method to close up the soil behind it. And it doesn't move very far.
Fair, the last one didn't either. It's just we didn't follow because the hole was collapsing in.
True. Ellie, you're up. You can see this giant hole in front of you.
Well, we got a couple options here.
You know what to do.
I can't really see outside. That's the problem. Do we just want to throw out like another fireball, or like? I mean, do you want to be fireball? That's the real question.
Do it.
I don't want to kill people. That's the problem.
You don't know what the hell happened. All you see is a hole, and you know the creature's on there.
Well, I'm sure I could angle this properly if I just take a step out. Okie dokie. Well, let's do some quick maths here.
Scream as you went down.
Calculatron here. Oh, that's 15 feet. Okay. Can I just put it here? Nope, down here. That'll still hit you. If I throw it there, I don't have line of sight to that though.
It's straight down in a hole, and then across 20 feet. So it's underground, so you can't position it. Like the fireballs, yeah.
Oh, I was looking at the other one.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you?
Is anyone in there with the tree?
Yeah, me.
Oh, hey, how attached are you to your character?
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know that.
I watched it. I was literally right there.
Yeah, he would have
yeah,
seen.
okay.
He would have seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
would've
was
seen it go
literally
down.
right there.
And you were
I
right
was
in
in
the
the other
doorway.
room just watching this happen. I
It
don't know
wouldn't-
about
It
randomly
wouldn't
fireballing
matter.
Aloe.
Just it wouldn't matter.
You're fine with this? You're absolutely fine with this?
As a player, I'm fine with this. Yeah.
I don't know. That don't seem right. It'd probably take a moment to see what's going on down there, anyways.
Don't believe him.
I'm
You
kinda
shoot him
torn,
One
though I do
arrow,
wanna-
and he just blames you for everything.
I do want to fireball, but on the other hand, like, I kind of don't want to get someone. Could you take? Are you been hit by the seed?
What are you doing, Ellie?
I am deciding.
You
That's
got
what I'm
6
doing.
seconds.
6 seconds. Are we not allowed to discuss our options here?
You
I mean,
can
for
for
the
6
combat
seconds.
Wow, that's certainly something else, eh? Well, I guess I'll just throw more scorching ray at the tree in front of me here. Let's do that.
Okay.
We'll hold on to that fireball until it becomes absolutely, truly necessary. So I haven't been able to get this. Maybe if I just roll it here, hold on. Nope. Okay, so I just have to keep rolling it manually. Very cool. Scorching ray 2
That is a hit.
and 3. This is really silly.
And that is a miss.
1 miss or 2 misses?
2 misses.
2 misses. Well, that's exciting.
So from that, you determined that 17's your number.
Okay. 10.
That is some decent damage. Yeah, it's as big as it is, and as much as it looked like it was pretty healthy before, it's not looking as good as it was before.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just scooch on back then. Just hop inside.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
The button.
Right, the button. I keep forgetting about this thing. It's such a novelty. I have been using Roll20 for like 6 years, man. This is... What the hell is this thing?
Just a quick question. So, is like all here unburied as well, like dug up as well, or is it just a,
Just
a
where the
hole
hole
here?
is. Yeah.
Is that black?
Okay.
That is the hole, right?
Yeah.
Black thing. Okay.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move here, and I'm going to attack with the dagger, this little thing.
Okay.
Try and clean up. Because I can't see the big guy at the moment, so take the opportunity to fix everything up.
That is a hit. So it is gone. Whoops. That was the wrong one.
You killed the hole.
And I'm going to turn around and I should splash that one. Actually, yeah, I'll just have to splash it.
Are you marking down your sorcery points?
Yeah, this is my last 2.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing on the page is using the wrong tab because I got 6 and that one's got 5. I'm not sure why. I got 2, but I do.
Oh, so you're just moving the other one. Right, okay.
Yep.
The other one's the one for that resets on a short rest.
Okay.
Dex save from this thing.
16.
It rolled a 10.
Not good enough.
It's cool. It just shrivels up in a heap of spitting acid.
And is it I forgot about the spell. Is that a free action to stop concentration? Or was that a bonus action?
Does it say specifically in your spell? Sometimes a spell will say, as a bonus action, you can drop it.
So look. Totally forgot about that. Sorry.
If it doesn't, then you can drop it whenever.
Concentration up to a minute. No, it doesn't say anything.
Is it a concentration?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just drop that as a free action.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, there are
I'll
some
drop it.
abilities and stuff though that do say as a bonus action. So.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't say anything about it.
But you do drop it.
Cool.
So the ice field around me dissipates?
Correct.
Yeah,
and
melts away.
you're also no longer concentrating.
Oh, I love you suddenly, Elsa.
Is that it for your
Try
turn?
not to run. Yeah. It's, very nice. There we go.
Alrighty. Dardalian, you're up. This tree that was not far from you has burrowed into the ground. You see as the icicle growth that was in front of you surrounding Uthal has dissipated.
Yeah. How far into the ground is it?
You can't see.
Fuck, okay. So like the hole is kind of like over there, yeah?
You see the whole
Correct.
thing here, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there, sorry. Okay. 20, 25. This is probably going to be incredibly fucking stupid, but I'm going to move up 20 feet. Do I see it, or am I going to have to move like right next to the hole?
You see the hole, but you probably can't see it from the angle you're standing at the moment.
Okay, fuck it, I'll spend the extra.
You could look down into the hole from there.
Yeah. Do I see Sal?
Make a perception check.
Not the wrong part of my sheet. Perception. 15.
You know he was there. You are staring down into a dark hole, but you do have dark vision, so you can see down. And you just make out the shape of Sal still grappled.
How
Is he
far would you
screaming?
say it is?
Nope. It's just wildly swinging.
How far would you say
No
it is?
sound.
20
Would you
feet.
say it's like 20 feet? Okay.
Stoic defiance.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Healing Word. So Sal, you take. Don't have to roll for this. 7. You take 7 points of healing. So
This is from Max Dice, right?
yeah.
Right.
From that.
Yep. So that's your
So you're
bonus
back
action.
up. Yeah, that's my bonus action.
Bonus.
And as my action, I'm gonna use Channel Divinity, and where is it? Sorry, I've got so many different Channel Divinity things. Path to the Grave. He's gonna step back 5 feet, and look over at Darian, or like just sort of like look around at everyone and go, "Make your next one count." Kind of like drop to one knee, but yeah, that's my turn.
You got it. You got it. Okay. My turn.
And you did that to the tree, right? That is
Yes,
currently
to the tree.
underground.
That is currently underground. I don't know if anyone can. He doesn't know if anyone can get there before it moves. Is all. He's not sure.
I'm definitely
But
not
it's
going to
basically
make it.
till we can
Yeah.
attack it, or like fuck, even if Zal can attack it.
Do you have double movement, Buster?
I do have double movement, but that's
What's
still
the
only
pace?
50. I suppose I probably could then, eh? But I will have to. No, I won't
You
be able
could-
to make it.
You
Not
could
for
also
one.
spend your hasted action. Dash. Does that mean... Wait, if you did that, does that make it 100 feet? Since your
Yes.
movement is doubled.
Yeah.
Wow.
correction window. So I could
It's
go
just
100
cool.
feet.
I didn't even notice that. So Stigr had probably more movement than I thought.
That's why we were saying you had about 200.
Nice. Alright, so would Darian know that Sal was taken? Like he was over here fighting this one, trying to keep Sal alive.
I'll let you work out on that. It's a bit. I mean, that's sort of a bit of a ambiguous sort of ruling as far as would you be aware of your surroundings going on at the same time? Maybe. If you want to play that line, you can. With your, what's your passive perception? We'll do it this way.
Passive perception.
I believe it's pretty good.
18.
Yeah, you'd know.
Ooh.
Alright. Let's do this.
That's the reason why he found that trap, by the way. It triggers off passive.
Man.
I'm
How
gonna
passive.
head down. I'm running. I'm under its limbs. Is that enough to see inside the hole?
It is.
I can't tell if it is. Fucking fantastic, because that was only one movement. I wasn't sure it was gonna make it. I'm gonna look down. I can see Sal flailing. I'm gonna just take 3 arrows. I'm just gonna throw him down.
Okay.
Straight into the hole as fast as I can at the creature.
Okay.
And he's gonna, Sal, keep your head out of the way, boy.
I don't have a choice. Would you?
Oh,
You
Jesus.
get one
Oh, that's
hit.
a good damage too.
One hit and it deals 26 points of piercing damage.
Huh? 26? No, it'd be only.
He's got vulnerability from Dardalian's Charm
Yeah.
Divinity.
Oh. Yes. Okay, I'll take it.
After the Grave is a wonderful channel divinity.
Absolutely. And
It's
I'm going.
it's still standing,
let him
but
go.
it's yeah.
Fuck. If only I had my action surge. Is there anything else I've got?
Can you guys still hear the music? It's just very quiet on my end.
Yeah.
Very, very quiet. Yeah.
I've also got it turned down a bit, so
I'm just a
It's
bit.
extra quiet.
Yeah. Anyway, go.
So 15 didn't hit, did it?
No.
No, 17's the magic number.
Yeah. Okay. No, all good.
Sweet Jesus! I turned that fucking the audio thing up.
I changed tracks because it seemed like that track was very quiet.
It was, and now it's very loud. Sorry.
All right. Yeah. That's all I can do. Just
Okay.
checking to see if there's anything else I could pull out of my ass, but no.
Uthal, the ice growth has disappeared from around you. The creature has died in front of you, but you are still attacked by an attached creature. And everybody seems to be running in the direction of the hole in the ground that you can see.
I look over, I see the hole, I'm like, alright. I'm going to start moving the 30 feet and medicine check at the same time. Nope. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here. And I call him like, oh fuck, I'm not feeling good. Anyone able to help me? And I'm pointing to the fucking thing. I can't. The hole's that black portion over here. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not able to make that. I'm more focused on getting this fucking thing out of me. I guess that is going to be my turn.
Sal, you are still grappled and restrained. What would you like to do?
So, this creature, he looks like it's made out of wood.
Yeah, looks like it.
And in the darkness, okay. I am flailing away, looking at the creature, looking for weak spots, looking at the edge of the hole. How deep would we be? About 10 foot, 20 foot?
About 15, 20 feet.
I look up, see the hole it's digging, and I'm going to see a small bit of mica, a bit of rock that's been disturbed. I grab that, and I'm going to flick it at the head of this creature, about as high up above it as I can go. I cast Shatter and try and collapse the hole.
With you in it.
Wait, what?
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ!
Are you trying to shatter the hole with you in it?
Yep.
What is it with you and self-sacrificing fucking characters, AY?
That's not even my choice in this one. It has disadvantage on that. It's a crap save, but
It has disadvantage because it's wood.
A creature made out of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, metal has disadvantage on saving throw. So it's inorganic, right? Oh no, inorganic is sorry. It doesn't because wood is organic. Fuck me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Too early in the morning.
It rolled a 14.
Yeah, okay. So half that.
Does it take the damage in full though, or half?
Half of it.
why?
His DC's low.
Oh, right. I saw something.
You do manage to kill the creature. Was it not?
Oh, max damage.
Good lord, that fucking death noise always.
Right.
And let me just read that for a second. Well, if that's the case, you should also make the save.
Oh fuck yeah, 10 foot. Damn it.
And if you're aiming this at the hole entrance, right?
Well, I was aiming at the top of it. I was hoping to collapse more rock onto it and cause more damage, but
Then I'll need saves from Lisette, Darian, and Ellie as well.
What?
oh fuck. Oh yeah, I didn't
And
even.
Dardalian.
It's only a 10-foot radius though, not 20.
Isn't he?
And you said
right?
we're 15 foot down.
But are you aiming it near the top?
You said
No,
you were aiming. Where were you aiming it at?
I was aiming at sort of at the top of the creature, not the top of the hole.
I mean, true. The creature can only move 20 feet, but it is gargantuan sized. So
How far down are we?
its feet are 20 feet down because it can move 20 feet.
Oh, okay. No, I would not use it on its head. Then I'd be aiming like center or lower.
Okay.
Jeez, I thought when we said the hole, it was like we were deep.
No, well, that's why I said you can kind of see it from where you are standing at the edge there, because otherwise you'd have to move around the other side of the hole to see it. Because
No.
you could still see its head pretty easily from the surface.
Okay, yeah, no. In that case, I'm aiming dead center of it, not.
I'm basically treating it like a 20-foot tall, like it's the size of the square it is. Like it's a 20-foot tall gargantuan monster at the moment. Alright, so if you're hitting it towards the center, I won't need saves from anybody else. Just from you. But you also fail. No, you pass, sorry.
I passed.
Your DC's low. Alright, so you still also take the 11 points of damage.
It still takes 23. Because he's still got the.
It didn't matter. He had 10 hit points left.
Damn.
But you're aiming it at the creature, and then 10-foot radius. I'd say there's nothing in that spell that specifically says that would create the tunnel to collapse.
Yeah, I was thinking we were deep, and then there was rock above it and things
Right.
like that. But if it's only shallow, I'm aiming dead center. I'm not worrying about collapsing it.
Yep. So there's no collapsing effect, but the creature has in fact been killed.
Oh,
There
sweet.
are still these creatures that are seedlings currently.
I will use the rest of my movement to try and get out of this hole. So I'm 20 foot down. So I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. Look up and go. What is it? 36 hours? 48 hours of this? I think I'd rather take the Mournlands. Hey, can anyone get a robe? End turn.
Okay. And is that like all the major threats that I've seen, or
We
is
still
that
got-
big boy?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
The big boys are gone. You still have the seedlings that there's a couple that there's one that's floating about, the others is all attached.
All right. Well, I guess I'll try rip that sucker out then. Die. 12.
That is a fail.
Great. Maybe I'll just burn it out. I don't know.
You can't.
It's like a leech. Light it up.
Oh,
And...
Watch it pop. I assume that was a full action, right?
That is your action, yes.
Shit.
Because
alright,
there
well,
is
I guess
one
that's
loose
it
one.
then.
Because there is one loose one, we're still in turn order. But if we
Okay.
had no loose ones, I'd just say you could. You would either have them still
Yeah.
attached for a while, or you could keep trying. But
You just take 10s or take 20s, you know, to...
Alright, is
alright, well.
Lisette, you're up.
Frostbite the last one.
Alright. Dex
DC
con save.
16.
It's not going to go great at this because it has a -3. That is a fail. Managing to kill off the last one. You now are officially out of turn order. I will allow you to aid each other in removing them with medicine checks at advantage if you wish.
Yeah, I'll help Sal.
Yeah, any smart boys around here wants to, help me rip this bad boy out?
I walk straight over to Dalian and just go, brother, help!
Yeah. Like try to. I mean, first thing would be like cure wounds.
That is
Okay.
enough for you, Darian.
Yeah, I'm gonna like scarab beetle mummy, take a dagger out and just dig the fucker out of my arm.
I am fucking useless and I'm just begging Dalian or someone tell me
Yeah,
pull this
he's
fucking suit
gonna
out.
he's gonna cast cure wounds on you first because you look like shit.
Yeah, you don't want to trip
Oh.
and fall because you...
Like, yeah,
1 point of damage becomes 2.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's gonna like. So you get 9
well-
points of health back,
Oh, I'll fucking take the 9 points, don't you worry about that.
Yeah. and then
So
he'll-
does AY roll at advantage now, or do I roll to try and help him?
No, he would.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Nadali's gonna give just murmur a quick prayer, give himself guidance, and then try to get the thing out of you.
I would say...
I need the guidance, but
Yeah, I was going to say you could have rolled at advantage, but you don't need it.
yeah. So that's out of you, Uthal.
I immediately start stabbing it.
And then I'll try to roll to get it out of me. Okay, I'm fucked.
Does anyone help me pull this sucker out?
I'll help whoever needs it.
Oh, thank you. Bless.
Once
Okay.
I've
Keep trying
got
on
the seed
myself.
out of me and I've
Let's-
squished it under boot.
Okay.
Let's say for
Oh,
now
shit's
that
roasting.
with this already underway, rather than everybody rolling like 50 rolls to get them out, let's just say that for now that the rest of them, you spend the rest of the time you can to eventually get them all out with the support you have around you.
I'm gonna look at even know who to know the most about this. Actually, I'm gonna look over towards Stigr, and then realize that Stigr's not there, and to go, where's Stigr?
I
He's
don't know.
gone.
He was
Huh?
right here. Is it?
He
What do
stuck his head in a portal. He's gone. Who does that? Like he was the portals that they were coming out. He just shoved his head in, and gone.
I mean, I would have probably done that if they were still around.
Mornland, did you not learn? Do not go anywhere near funky portals or magic. What?
Alright, well, seeing as you seem to be quite knowledgeable, what the fuck were those?
I don't know.
Right,
Was-
hey, yeah, right. Everyone just calm down, calm down. Whatever they were, those some sort of tree creatures, where they come from, isn't important. Right now, we need to get ourselves taken care of. There's some of us still very, very injured here. Is there anyone around here that we can talk to? Is there anyone else like at the station? Maybe there's like
Other passengers.
or there's no one that actually mans this place.
No. The other passengers are up on higher levels. So chances are they might have escaped any of this.
Like, surely someone has seen this happen before. Like, surely.
If that happened, I think they might close down this entire station. This is the first time I ever heard of it. But then again, it's the first time I ever taken one of these rail things.
Surely these things couldn't have just come for us. What good are we?
Maybe they were.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Sal?
Were they targeted at us, or are they local to the area? If it was just a random attack on a local area, I can understand it. But if it was targeted on us, because those portals appeared on either side of us and on our escape routes, that's not a coincidence.
I'm gonna quickly look around the... So, obviously, you got these walls and towers and shit. I want to look up all the actual walls and just see, is anyone looking at us?
Make a perception check. Anyone that else is looking can do as well.
I mean, I'd be looking around to make sure there's nothing else.
Everything.
I might be short, but I can see for miles, let me tell you.
Got a hawk eye.
You look up and around, trying to see anything in the darkness. It is obviously a little bit lit around here, but you're trying to pick up on anything at all. Like, is there anything in particular that you're looking for? Like, just anything at all? People? Objects?
I suppose I'd be looking for people. Because I want to know if this has happened before, if anyone had been here while this place had been attacked, etc. Or if there's any unwanted eyes, maybe something we don't recognize is watching us, keeping an eye down on us.
You look around and there's not much that you see that's out of place. Darian, you're the only one that sees this with that nat 20. As you spin around, just looking in all directions, trying to spot anything, movement, stationary, doesn't matter, just looking for anything in particular that looks like a person.
Uthal, calm down, I'm trying to concentrate.
Fuck you!
You see, at the far edge of the clearing, outside of the ruins of the stone keep, two glowing red eyes. When they realize that your gaze is locked upon them, they vanish.
that's fucking right. I can see you, friend.
What?
Where? What?
What do you see?
We got some watchers. Red eyes.
Wait,
They're gone now, but I'm gonna point in the direction of where
Right.
they were.
red eyes.
Red eyes. Just eyes.
I look straight over
Wait,
towards
Othel, didn't you?
I look over the direction and just stare daggers. And I say out loud, I'm like, it's the motherfucker from the train.
One of the passengers.
I look back towards Nary and I go, yeah, there was a set of red eyes that were watching us in that train. I went to sneak by, but I know there was nothing there, or I couldn't see in properly. He was able to see me though, and he didn't like being watched. I didn't
Huh.
think that he hated us that much to the point that, you know, and I motion around and go, this would happen.
I'm interested to see who this person is. Why they're watching us. Maybe they want to have a chat. Do you remember where their seat was?
I remember where it was.
I can't remember. Is this the same day that we got off, or are we about to reboard?
We were doing a long rest.
Yeah, which has been interrupted. It's the early hours of the morning, the next morning. It's probably around 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, this has been fun. But do you reckon we could find the man? Do you know at all what he looked like?
No,
Did you see anything?
no. It was
Nothing
just
at
the
all.
eyes.
Okay, well that definitely makes things a lot harder. That's for sure.
Well, where did you see him? Let's go have a look what's around there.
All I saw were eyes. There was nothing else there. They
Where
just
though?
disappeared. And I'm gonna point in the direction. I don't know for certain on the map, but it was outside the walls, wasn't it?
Yep.
6?
Yep.
Yep.
It was
It was outside the walls.
out in this direction.
Hey, did we lose Henry as well?
Yeah.
No, not the bird.
Yeah, we're gonna have another merchant pissed at us.
I'm immediately gonna speed over to here, and where he said that he saw the eyes, all I'm looking for are just tracks, like footprints in the ground. That's all I'm looking for.
Make a survival check.
Survival.
I mean, there's a few tracks here, but it's hard to distinguish if one track is what, you know, one track is the same as another and who it belongs to or anything. But you can see some tracks. They're a bit muddled.
Anything that looks fresh and walking away from where we are?
With a 10, a bit hard to tell.
Balls. Alright. I'm just going to spend a bit of time doing this while the party has a bit of a chat.
While you're doing that, I also walked this way, but I was actually looking for where the portal was. Was there anything below it, as in materials or anything to use to create the portal? Or
Make an investigation
Or
check.
like a residue or something.
residue? Yeah.
Make either investigation or arcana.
I'll take that. 17. 17.
Fucking oath.
Looking around, there's no apparent sign of anything physical to suggest it created or was part of a portal. You do see on the ground a small tuft of hair. Orange hair.
Huh. Oh dear.
But your
Yeah.
what is your arcana score?
+2.
Okay.
My Arcana bonus is +2.
You do have a very weak feeling like you're feeling the remains of the magical presence that was here. Like there's a strange energy in the air, so to speak.
Residue.
What are you looking
Okay.
at? Talk to
Tuft
us.
of orange fur and strange magical residue. It's weird. It could be a byproduct of the portal. Could be a weak spot where the portal always appears. I don't know.
Is this like something that might be able to reopen, or some way to follow it?
DM. Would
I'd say you'd have to make an Arcana roll for that.
Okay. Come on.
Here, let me have a look with you.
No goddamn idea.
Go ahead and roll at advantage because of the help.
Because I have a +5 to Arcana.
Ooh,
What?
nice.
Why aren't you rolling? 19.
I have a little bit of understanding of the arcane.
It's good because I have very little.
Between the both of you, you think back to all of the different forms of the arcane, particularly anything related to portals, and your knowledge on that is a little thin, but for the most part, portals are created out of space, usually by some sort of magical user. However, there have been instances of portals that appear out of nothing, and it seems as if the energy given off this is not the sort that you would expect from something where somebody has created the portal. It appears to have been random.
What's otherwise we're a clinky dink.
Still don't believe in coincidences.
This is supposed to be some kind of freak accident or something? Is that what we're trying to work out here? Does anyone actually believe that?
No.
I'm not. That's not to say that we were the targets. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't believe that this place here, where oftentimes people gather, lots of people gather, that is the one place where this freak accident decides to happen. Doesn't strike me as an accident.
It does not. Which means every other group that headed out might also be hit.
We want to take a look around? See if we can find our... What are you laughing for?
I'm on, utterly bleeding and just nope. I'm stepping away from the gate. You can look through if you want, but I can't open that portal.
I will most certainly have a look. And I am going to throw out a detect magic.
Detect magic?
Yep. I'm done with the spell card just because this is a natural ability.
Yep. You immediately being able to detect various forms of magic, including the weapons, any armor that might be around, of which there is none particularly except for the braces that Sal uses. But the best you could pick up in relation to the portal is the residual energy.
What kind of magic is it?
It is a form of conjuration.
Sensing that bringing the things from the creation magic. There's a word for that? I think there's a word for that. So either. So I want to say that something, possibly your little friend, brought this in. This weren't no freak accident. We're saying. It's the magic's, I assume, fading, right?
It is very, very much fading.
Not much I can get a sense of beyond that.
Open the room portal.
Yeah, I'm just getting the bringing in magic. That's all I can really sense.
Bringing in magic.
Yeah, the one where you make. What? Don't look at me like that.
Bringing in magic.
Yeah,
Summoning.
I think
Well,
she's talking about the summoning magics.
Is that it? Is that the word? I listen. I ain't never been trained
Conjuration.
in none of this. Conjuration, is that the word? That's a big one. I don't like it very much.
Okay, okay.
I just shoot a look at Darren, just like, okay.
Yeah, she's just a bit of a strange one.
Dalian's gonna just sort of like sort of clear his throat a little bit and go, isn't there a house or something that deals with such things and like mostly has a hold on it or something?
Is there? Like, when he says this, is it stringing any bells with any of us?
One of the great houses, they all do it. Pick.
No, but one of them is the transport one.
Orion's not going to do it.
No, but they have and he like sort of snaps his fingers as if he's looking for the word.
Beneath would not have the means to pull off something like this. They're not really a magical house, are they?
I wouldn't be able to answer that directly with the way that you've worded that. Would they have the means? It's hard to determine. Would they have the motivation? Probably not.
I'm not specifically saying that they have attacked us. I just say that, you know, if they're the house that's all about transportation, that's a method of transportation. Surely they have people who know about
It's
such
the
things.
Postal Service. House Orion wouldn't do this.
Wait, here's a question for everyone. We were asked to do a special mission. We were all abducted, right?
Yep.
We all woke up in a group. We were asked to do a mission for the king. Is it possible that whoever wanted those that ceremony downstairs, is it possible that they maybe want, I don't know, to
Us
finish
to
what they
fail?
started? Maybe.
Yeah. Very much, yeah.
Because we didn't clear that place out.
I'd say there's two groups here. The group that wants us in play and the group that doesn't want us in
I don't like being a pawn.
play.
Sorry, what's a pawn?
Oh, you see in this fancy game called Dragon Chess. Yeah, there's little
Oh,
start
yeah,
explaining all the fucking rules about this. Going over it even though Ellie clearly stops listening. I'm gonna
Yeah,
explain it.
As soon as she's like, oh yeah, alright, never mind, I'm bored. But anyways.
But you do see the
Right, alright, so we're being used as a nobody, as like an expendable piece of as a pawn. Alright, well, by whom?
I don't know, and it's better for us if we never find out.
I don't like being used too much. I like just doing my own thing.
That's how the world works, Ellie.
I don't
Yeah.
have to be.
But if you get a pawn to the other side of the board,
Nobody makes it to the other side of the board, Ethel.
No, not in this game. We all know that perfectly.
one day, brother, one day.
Look, we can't do anything more tonight. all we can do is barricade ourselves up, try and defend ourselves through the night, and tomorrow we're just going to have to be more cautious.
What time do we does the train leave? Do we know?
11 o'clock.
So we've got 4 hours.
Yep.
That's good for me.
Alright.
And
Let's
then
get
as
a
soon as we get to the next town, at least we'll be able to ferret out more information. Can't do it here.
Aye.
How many
Maybe
points
check
of
the
exhaustion
bounty
do you
boards.
have, Dardalian?
Like yours, mate?
How many points of exhaustion do you have?
I have 1, I think. 1 left.
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds.
A couple of us have 1, but Dardalian never he
So
lost his
I have 2 points of exhaustion.
2. Oof.
Yes.
Brother.
Which you said we have 4 hours, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I should hopefully be able to get rid of one of them then.
Long rest, though.
Yeah, I'm an elf.
True.
Is the horse okay? Side question.
I was wondering that too.
Actually, yeah. Is the horse dead?
The horse is just sort of standing there, constantly jumping up onto its hind legs. It doesn't seem to be happy.
You should let it out.
If anyone's looking at the horse, they might
Oh,
find a
yeah.
few hawk feathers like lying in the hay that look like Ellie's.
I don't know anything about horses. I don't. What do you do? Hey, calm down.
Brother. Anyway, Ursula will walk up and he'll just be trying to calm. He's going, shh, girl. It's alright. I'm making noise, but you can't hear it. I must not pick it up. But I'm just like, woo, girl, woo, girl.
Excuse me, make a animal handling check.
I am just having. Anyway, what the fuck have you done to my dice?
It's not my dice.
Oh
Don't blame me.
Oh no.
Make a dexterity saving throw. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as the horse manages to angle one of its paws, its hooves, in your direction as you go to calm it down, with its flailing about, and it pins your hand up against the fence line, dealing 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, poor Uthal.
They're the roughest.
How much damage, sorry?
5 points.
Jesus Christ, 6. Why do you hate me so much? What did I ever do to you?
Did it knock you out?
No.
Killed by a horse. Nah.
Killed by an animal handling check.
Easy, Uthal. I don't think. Yeah, you might want to back away. That one's. Yep.
Don't even worry about it. Killed by the dice.
Who knows? Maybe it'll calm down after a while. Once everything calms down.
Listen, if I'm being honest, I'm not sure that we're going to be able to do much tonight. I think we should just take watches, get as much of a rest as we possibly can, get back on the road. We need to find someone that's going to be able to point us in the right direction for these portals if we're ever going to get Stigr back.
I'm still feeling fit as a fiddle, so if you need me to climb up and have a good look on things about, I can do that.
Like, if you think you can get some eyes around the fort, I think that'd probably be a good idea.
Were you on
Oh,
watch? Did you take
Me?
watch, Ellen?
No.
That's dragon.
Buster as well. You're coming through a little quiet. We heard all of that, but you're just a bit quieter. I've got you at 180% too.
The hell? Why did that stop? Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
lord!
wow, that's loud.
Oh, Lordy,
Yeah,
he's
it's
coming.
Whoa.
not just better, it's something else.
I gotta agree with Brad there.
So the thing is, I didn't even do anything.
You're still quiet
Weird.
again, yeah. I already had you up at like 150% before today, but I've turned you up to like 180 now, and still a bit.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's better.
I don't know what I'm doing differently. Doing differently.
All good.
Yeah.
So as the early morning continues, with not many hours left to take any sort of rest before needing to get back on the train, you have some options and decisions to make. What would you like to do?
Back to bed.
Can we take a quick short rest during these 4 hours, and because we won't be able to get a long rest?
Can we finish our long rest?
I would say that the long rest has been disturbed.
Cancelled. I'm gonna take a short rest, and then I'll get up on watch. Essentially, just gonna.
Okay. And Ellie, you're taking the rest, taking the watch as well.
Me to roll?
Yeah, go for it. Same with you, Darian.
Eat. Oh, I should start rolling his character.
It's perception.
Yep. Dardalian, you are able to get in your trance, so you will be able to get a long rest effect with the time that
Yay.
is left.
I can move like a normal person.
However, the rest of you, even after the short rest, will still take a point of exhaustion come morning.
Wait, so hang on. So we can take a short rest, but we're going to get a point of exhaustion from it.
Yes, because you haven't had a long rest.
Fuck.
Your short rest will be enough for you to sort of take some time to heal a bit. Maybe get some magical abilities yet back. That's other abilities back. I mean, presuming you get back on the train, you're going to have a long train ride anyway, where you'll be resting for most of it. Potentially.
Does anyone actually believe that?
I mean, that's an easy fix. Just buy everyone a glass of dragon tears, watch you knock yourselves out, and then I can rest.
And wake up with an additional point of exhaustion.
That's them, not me. I'm gonna knock them all out, and then I'm just gonna sleep.
While you're on watch, there is no further happenings. However, the two of you do hear some moving about going on above you. It seems like some of the other passengers have been up and about. Now that everything down here is settled, you do notice this pretty much from the get-go. You do hear some voices, some of them talking about, saying words such as, "They're gone. Clean up the dead.
Wait,
Get everything
what?
together." You hear this fairly early on in your watch, before eventually it quietens down.
Sounds like we're not the only ones that had a bit of a rough night there, Ali.
Oh, hell. Should we go take a look, or just assume everyone's got it going all right?
Well, it sounds like whatever it was has been taken care of, at least
All right.
for
Can't
now.
Be nervous.
Alright.
Mm.
Right now,
Mm.
we're going to transition to Stigr as you guys continue to do what you need to do through this short rest period.
How did you do that short rest for Lucette?
I just clicked on my token and click short rest.
Yep.
Oh yeah, of course.
Why didn't I think of that?
But it won't roll your hit dice for you. It's just he didn't need to.
I try to make it so it does just the right one. Because I'm meant to have 6 points, but it's still got 5. So it didn't actually reset the points. Should I have to fix it? Maybe I should put this one to 6. Just use that one.
So the rest of you have that going on. Stigr, running towards the portal in front of you, with the fight going on behind you. You have this moment of like, wonder what's the other side of this? Can you stick your head into the shimmering field that is the portal? And you lose sight just briefly for an instant. And you get this strange sensation of pulling as you are pulled through the portal. It's a weird sensation. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw as you lose a bit of balance. Managing to catch yourself on the other side, the feeling of disorientation is strong. And it takes a minute for your sight to return. But you immediately feel a few things off the bat. Your head is spinning. You look around. Can't quite make anything out. Everything is out of focus. You have no idea where you are. You're confronted by the sheer heat. It is hot here, like very hot. Immediately, you just start perspirating beads of sweat. The room is dark. It smells dank. And there is a hint of metal smell. After a while, your eyes do begin to focus. And you begin to see more of the chamber that you are in. And just for this, I will move all of you, but for the sake of this, you won't be able to see unless you move your character tokens on, which is fine. I will do that for you, but just don't move them around very much. Like, don't interact. You can follow. You can suppose. You can follow. Otherwise, you won't see anything.
Yeah.
And let me just change your token.
Is there anywhere in particular we need to pull our tokens onto?
I will do that for you just now.
Okay.
I feel like Stigr would land on all fours and just trying to gather himself and not fall over.
Where the fuck have you gone, brother?
Okay, what have you done?
He's gonna look around to sort of try and see where he, where he came from. See if you can see the portal behind him.
It's a big map.
You look around behind you quickly, but there's no sign of any portal there.
He punches the ground and growls, "Argh!"
As your eyes continue to focus, it is very bright here. In some areas, like it's dark as if it's nighttime, but there are very brightly lit braziers, cauldrons, torches lying around. And as you look over to the side, you can actually see glowing in the floor, probably from the sheer heat that you're feeling, is molten lava, a flow that seems to be contained. You get the feeling from the smells that you are experiencing around here that this is some sort of forge. You immediately in front of you, you see columns that reach up, and a couple of statues at the far end holding up scales glowing with embers. A doorway to the entrance to this building stands before you. The doors are closed, but you can just make out the hints of hammer on anvil from within.
Alright. Not knowing this, I've got to look around for some cover, because I have no idea what's going on. I'll move over towards these stairs and the pillar to the left, I think. To the right, that's closer.
And the other impressive thing about this structure that's in front of you is that this is huge. Like, this is a massive structure. While these stairs are able to be climbed by your, somebody of your size, it could easily support somebody of much greater size.
Man, I feel tiny. I'm gonna grab... Whoops. I'm gonna grab out Harry. Can I hide over here near these pillars?
You can. Yeah. When you say hide, are you trying to stealth?
Yes.
Go ahead and make a stealth check. You feel like you're pretty well hidden.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna close my eyes. Yeah, I want to listen, but I can still hear the hammering through the door. I'm going to go into Harry's eyes.
And immediately you are blinded yourself, but you can see through Harry's eyes.
And Harry's just going to fly up and around sort of the outside area of this building just to have a quick look around.
Oh, I should have had that map ready, but I didn't. There is another map for this that is a roof. I just don't have it on set up yet.
Oh, okay.
But the building itself is about 180 foot high. It is tall, very tall. It's very multi-layered. You expect inside. As Harry climbs up above, and he can see there are stained glass panels across the roof in various areas. And seeing through, you can actually see glowing hot lava. But not just random. It seems to be like almost a star pattern, like a central piece. But there are arms flowing into that central piece.
Are we like underground or something?
Looking around, it seems you are outside.
Outside.
Doesn't
What is
seem like
the...
you can see the stars above.
Wow, okay. What does the terrain look like around This area.
It kind of looks a bit desolate. Seems like there's no foliage whatsoever. In the distance, you can make out rock formations that protrude 60, 70, 80 feet high. Just misshapen forms of rock. Just the ground just seems to be covered in ash. No signs of life, at least that you can see either.
Oh man. So this building is the only thing around.
In the immediate vicinity, it is, yes.
Okay. And they're just sort of like pools of lava and things around the building itself.
There are no like random lava flows anywhere in particular. The only lava flows you see seem to be channeled, like specifically set up to harness the power of the flow itself, the heat.
Okay. I was gonna fly back down towards those windows of the building and see if we can see inside.
You can do, but there's not much more additional information you'll be able to get seeking through. You can see the star pattern that leads into the central hub where you presume most of the work is being done, but it is deep down. You can definitely make out that there are at least a couple of levels inside this building.
And there's no other windows around.
Not around the outside of the building, no.
Guess the door is one of the only options. Zico is just going to think to himself for a minute. I think he's going to stealth up to the door. He's going to leave out of Harry's eyes and call him back to him.
Turns to you after a short while, resting again on your shoulder, and your vision returns.
Yeah. So he's going to have a look around as he walks up here. There's nothing like... no items or anything around. Is all the space pretty clear?
Everything looks fairly clear, apart from the pews that seem to be here, which you don't personally recognize. I mean, you could go ahead and make a religion check.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't recognize it, but we'll see. Nope.
You definitely don't recognize anything here, but there's enough. You can have enough knowledge to suggest that this could be a temple of sorts.
Okay. What size are these pews?
They are large enough to hold a number of people.
Okay. Of my height.
It's low enough to the ground that you'd be able to sit on it fairly comfortably.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'll stick to the edges and just slowly work my way over to the door.
As you walk past that side wall, you do see an organ that is sitting up against the wall.
Oh, is that what that is? Ah. Okay. Yeah, out of his alchemy kit, who just wants to get out I don't know, is there any... Okay, go look at this door. It's a massive door?
It is massive. It's easily 40 foot high.
Yeah, okay. Does it have hinges on the outside?
It seems to swing inwards, so there
Okay.
would be hinges, yes, but you just can't see them. But there's
Yeah.
definitely a crack down the center of the door where it would split.
No, I'll try to open this door as quietly as possible.
All right, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Same one. Oof.
And as you push open the doors, immediately, go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Save.
Yep. You almost stumble back as this intense, blistering heat just hits you full frontal. It's like a massive wave. And if you were sweating before, well, you were sweating even more so now, and it is intense, this heat. But you have opened up into a chamber where it seems to be a level higher than the central forge itself, so to speak, but you immediately see these patterns of this star pattern where these lava flows waterfalling down into the central chamber.
Oh, okay.
Who did we lose?
Music bot. No,
Jack.
wait. Jack.
Jack had to go.
F.
And I don't see anybody in here.
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Struggling to open your eyes against the heat, and the blinding light that is within, you have a look inside, looking around each direction, trying to see if you can see anyone at all. You're not able to make out anyone, not even at the benches where you can see there is an anvil set up. There's no one there, but you can still hear that pinging as if somebody is hitting a hammer on the anvil.
So it sounds like it's coming from over there?
It sounds like it's coming from over there, but there's no one there.
The
Seems
heck?
like everything has been put away cleanly as well. Like it hasn't been touched recently. But with the 21, you do feel as if somebody is watching.
Alright. So there's no level above where I am right now?
Doesn't appear to
Looking
be,
up.
no. There is level below, but it seems like the only way to get there is the stairs at the end of this circular room.
Hmm.
Of which, at the end of the room, you can actually see some gargoyle-like shapes. At least they appear to be like gargoyles, but they seem to be heads of a dragon.
Hmm.
They all have the same face. And you're starting to piece together, even with your very limited knowledge of religion, that this seems to be some sort of temple to some sort of dragon. Don't know who.
Dragon Temple. Wonder if it's a friendly or a bad dragon. I'm guessing it's going to be bad because I just came through a portal that made a bunch of bad things come out of it. Hmm. Well, I guess I will just slowly make my way across the room. Is there a way that gets me there furthest from the heat?
There's no way to really avoid the heat. You can walk across the grills. That is the only way to cross these lava flows,
Okay,
such as one here, another here.
I will slowly make my way towards a grill,
Make it his way.
looking around as I go. Okay. Oops, I brought something up. There we go.
And again, stepping very quickly across these grills, which are very hot, but reinforced in such a way that suggests that no matter what the heat is, it's going to take a bit more heat than this to melt these grates. They seem to be very well made, potentially even built from something within this particular forge itself.
Yeah, looking around over here. Is this some books or tables or something over here? Work benches?
Seems to be some sort of workbench, yeah.
Hmm, kind of interesting. I'm going to head over there. Yeah, I'm just going to go right up to those benches and have a look around, see if there's anything about what this place is, or...
Make an investigation check. And can you show me what your languages that you know are?
Elvish and Common. That's it.
Elvish and what, sorry?
Common.
Common, right.
Oh, and Thieves can't, but yeah, that doesn't...
I mean, there's a few books here. Most of them you can't read. There's a language on it that doesn't make any sense to you whatsoever. Not even the letters seem to make sense to you. Nothing stands out to you.
Okay. What kind of equipment is here? Just forging type equipment?
There are hammers. There are like grips. There's a number of different instruments and tools used for smelting and forging. Some in different sizes, like some might be used in more finicky creations, while others are for much more larger jobs and builds.
Okay. I'm going to steadily walk over to the other side of this chamber. And we'll...
Go ahead and give me another Constitution saving throw.
Oof. Constitution.
The heat is
It's getting hotter.
making you tired, but so far you've managed to stave off any effects.
Okay. I'll go across to the other side. I'm going to peek around here. Can I see what's making the noise?
You can see instruments that would otherwise normally have given off the noise, but there's nothing in motion. There's nothing standing here. But the sound is definitely coming from this area.
Okay, it's going to walk up here to the top of the stairs and sort of whisper, hello? Anybody here?
Make a perception check.
Perception. Where is it? There it is.
You still have that feeling of being watched, but not from this direction.
I'll come up and just look at some of these instruments, see if there's anything else here.
Directly in front of where you are standing now, there is the anvil. It's quite large, but to the left of that, there is also just a chamber full of water. You expect this is where they would be cooling off the metals as they work on them.
Okay. There's water here.
There's also a grindstone. 2 different sizes. One for much smaller jobs.
I'm just gonna wave my hand above the water and see if... Does it feel cool or hot?
Seems to feel cool.
I put my fingers into it.
Because what else could happen? You put your fingers in and you instantly feel the cool water.
Okay, I put my hands out, splash it over myself, my face.
You do so, and you do get some relief from the heat.
Yeah, okay.
But it is very
My
short-lived. And you, if somebody was there watching you, they immediately see as this steam just starts, lifting from your body.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll splash a bit over myself. And then I'll... Not seeing that there's anything here, I will make my way back down here and just sort of see where these stairs look like they're going.
Okay. You head up closer to the metal sculptures of the dragon up against the wall. And the stairwells that lead downwards. Still a lot of heat coming from below.
Oh man, I don't know how much more I could take being in here. Make it quick. I'm gonna... Yep. I'll take a look downstairs. See if I can find anybody.
Okay. You move downstairs. And I'm going to drag you across, so give me a second. And let me just change your token again, because for some reason... No, it's turned off. Okay. I will move everybody down.
Whoa.
Funky.
The heck?
Oh, it says black.
You step down into another chamber. Down below, there is even more revealed, as there are catwalks over a massive chamber full of molten lava. There is what appears to be some sort of platform not far from you, where it seems that they can control various different things. I mean, at this stage, you'd have to go up and investigate to find out what. But as you look at the catwalk, there is also a conveyor system with buckets that seem to be collecting lava at various intervals that moves around from north to south and east to west. Uthal, you are
we
dead
can't-
instantly. No, I'm joking.
We can't actually see anything up here.
You can't?
No, it's like 5 foot of vision. That's it.
It's pitch black down here. But
Oh, I
you'd
guess
think
it
that would
just-
be light because there's lava.
I'm just watching on the stream.
Actually, yeah, I might do that. I'll watch it on the stream.
Is it even hotter down here?
It is definitely hotter.
Oh, okay.
There should have been
Stigr
more light than that, but yeah. I can
doesn't really want to go down here much further.
Oh well, yeah.
I'm just going to see what can I see around here.
Give me 1 second. Just give me 2 minutes to try and fix up some of this lighting because I think I missed a couple of spots that I could have thrown some extra lighting onto. Alright, hopefully that's a little better for you. Sorry, what were you saying?
I still can't see much, but it's like still in dark
Well, you
vision.
still have a limited vision range.
Yeah. Yeah, do I see, like, anything down here again? Or...
Make another perception check. It's not completely black at the edge of your vision. You think you can see a shadow of something humanoid at the far end of the chamber.
Oh, okay. Huh. I don't particularly want to run all the way up there. I will. I'm going to keep going and see if I can get over to where that person is. And as I get closer, I don't want to startle them, so I'm going to not be hiding and just be saying hello to them.
Okay, so you're going to call out?
Yeah. As I'm going. I'll just approach kind of briskly, because yeah, I think it's going to be very hot down here.
It is definitely hot, but it is not hot underfoot. It seems as if the metals around here have been tempered in a way that they don't seem to generate the heat that is around here. Otherwise, the heat that is here and emanating from everything around would just simply melt everything away over time.
Yeah. Okay. Slowly make my way. Cautiously too. I'm gonna see how this person or thing reacts.
It seems to just be standing there looking at you, and as you get closer, you make out the form of a rather tall humanoid. Looks similar to yourself, in fact. Much like a tiger.
Oh crap. I'll approach.
It's watching you and just seems to be sizing you up.
Well, I seem a bit younger than what you are. Do you speak common?
Of course I speak common. What are you?
I am Stigr. I am a shepherd.
How have you come here?
Travelled from far away.
Well, I gathered, because I don't see your types around here very often. How have you come here, though?
Well, I was looking for someone of myself, like myself.
And you just decided to travel to the Demon Wastes and stick your head into some random forge to find that person?
Yep. I kind of tend to do stupid things sometimes.
Make a deception check.
Is it deception?
I mean,
Alright. I'm not trying to be deceiving. I'm just not going to tell him exactly what I'm doing here.
Not exactly being truthful either.
I'm just not sharing everything. And I'll say that to him. I'm not really going to share exactly everything about myself unless I know something about you.
Well, creature who has randomly walked their way into the Demon Wastes, seeking out somebody who looks like them. Such a strange oddity. What dare you do here, in the Temple of the Demon Dragon?
Temple of the Demon Dragon. Now that makes sense. Actually looking for a way home.
See,
I
now
got
the
separated.
truth starts to come out, I see. You weren't really looking for somebody who looked like you out here, did you?
I guess not, but the person who I'm looking for, I do not know where they are, and they could be out here. At least, the person who I'm looking for, I'm guessing looks like me. And somewhat looks like yourself.
What makes you think that? Who is this person you're looking for?
You could say family.
And why would you be looking for your family here?
Because I don't know where they're gone. And the only thing I know of this person is that he was well traveled. So you could say I'm looking for him everywhere.
You said you were trying to find a way home. Where's home? Stigr.
At the moment, I don't have the map in front of me, but what was the city that we were heading to? That's what I was going to say.
You were heading to Reckonmark.
At the moment, my target is Reckonmark.
He raises an eyebrow. Okay.
I'm guessing that's quite far from here. But you said the Demon Wastes. So I'm quite far to the west.
Yes, if, you travelled all the way here, I'd assume you'd at least have had a map.
Kind of. I'm a bit of a wanderer. And I did have a map, but not anymore.
How long have you been wandering for, if you've come all the way from Reckonmark?
Maybe 15 minutes.
He's not wrong.
Tell me, how did you achieve such a feat?
Well, there happened to be, while I was resting, some crazy portal thing that opened up, and I kind of was curious about where it went, so I stuck my head into it, and I ended up here.
More truth comes out, it seems. So you weren't exactly heading for the demon wastes. Probably weren't even looking for somebody that looks like you.
I am looking for someone that looks like me. And I don't know if he's in the demon waste or not, but if he is, I hope to find him. And just seeing you made me think of him.
That is a very unfortunate thing. I don't exactly get on well with people.
Why's that?
Because most of them don't stay alive long enough. You didn't think you were getting out of here, did you?
And here I was just looking for a little help. And at this point in time, I think Stigr is going to say to him, yeah, well, I may not make it out of here, but it was nice to meet you.
Go ahead and give me a charisma check.
I'll say, bon voyage. Charisma just general, or?
Yeah. Yep.
Charisma. Oh, down here. This one.
You're not very good at this, are you? You barely look like you have the guts, nay, the balls to stand and talk to one that is your superior. So what really were you hoping to gain out of this?
I already
Speak
have what I
truth.
was looking for. And you gave it to me. And
I've
while
given
he's
you
saying
nothing.
this, Stigr is really eyeing this guy up to see what he's about to do.
Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Oh, that's a complete fail.
Oh god.
Not good.
You feel that presence that you felt before that was watching you, but instead it's a lot closer.
Oh,
In fact, it's inside you, inside your mind. It seems to be reading you, trying to understand how such a pitiful creature as yourself has stumbled its way through a portal to what is this sacred, divine temple of the demon dragon.
I'm just gonna say, all you have to do is ask, I'll tell you.
And as that feeling delves deeper, you take 10 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
It seems to be really stretching deeper inside your mind. And then you hear him say, you know what? There is something about you. I can't quite put my finger on it. Reckonmark, you say? That is your destination?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I'm going to do this, but I will show you the way there. But you must promise me something.
What is it?
The creature that you have seen or heard of, at least. The one with the red eyes. You must find it and bring it to me. I don't mind how you do it. Doesn't have to be physically dragged in here, or perhaps a message sent to me. Find it. And bring it to me.
May I ask what value this creature holds to you?
Let's just say it's a rival.
A rival to the demon dragon? Could there be such a thing?
Not so much the demon dragon. Maybe to me.
Alright.
Do this, and I will grant you some of my power and allow you to travel back to Reckenmark.
So you have powers, eh? Some sort of demon, I'm guessing.
Not so stupid after all, I see.
Well, as much as I would love to do that, I don't think it's probably a good idea. I would say I will look for the red-eyed creature, but I do not need your gift. I will need to make my own way.
You are free to leave, but you will be on foot. Not many survive the demon wastes on foot, so good luck.
Well, thank you. And I do mean it. It is nice to meet you. And I will turn and leave.
As you start to walk away, you hear him call out to you.
Mm-hmm.
Stigr, wait.
Yeah. I'll stop and just turn my head to look back.
I will be in touch. And he hands you a shard.
Shard.
A crystal shard.
May I have your name? Since you know mine.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
He looks a little resistant. He's not used to giving out his name. But there's just something, there's a look in his eyes that is a sense of amusement and confusion rolled into one. Mokatsulan.
Wait, sorry.
My name is Mokatsulan.
Katsulan. Wow. Wait. Your name is Katsu?
Mokatsulan, did you not hear?
The person I'm looking for is named Katsu.
And you suppose that that is me, because I have Katsu in my name.
Do not know.
Why are you looking for this person?
I told you they were family. I was looking for my father. His name is Katsu.
Make an insight check.
Insight.
You see, ever so slightly, and it is barely perceivable, a twitch of his eyebrow before he says, "Well, I hope you find what you're looking for, but it is not here. I have no children."
Stigr's just going to be like, kind of, a little bit dumbfounded. He gave me a shard.
Yes.
What's the shard look like?
It looks like a hedron of sorts, a crystal shard.
Stigr will look at that and be like, I'll be in contact. Also. And you'll turn and leave. But as he's leaving, he's going to stop probably twice on the way out and just look back.
You see,
Kind of confused.
when you look back, you see that the creature that resembled that of a tiger form is no longer there.
I'll leave the building.
We return back to the Stone Keep.
Just going to go to the bathroom.
As you finish your rest, those of you who were at rest, and you hear the hustle and bustle of a few people moving about, getting their things together, presumably getting back onto the train. What would you like to do? It is
Who was
about
it
6:30 in the morning.
Who was it that overheard that there were casualties?
That would probably be me.
Has this been relayed to the group at all?
No, everyone's sleeping. I didn't want to bother anybody.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna wait till the sun comes up and everyone else comes outside. Do you guys really?
Yeah, Sal's just like grabbing all of his stuff, quickly tossing it in a bag. In his backpack, throwing it on his back, making sure everyone's not leaving anything behind and heading out the door, heading for the train, because staying in one place, not a good idea. We should move.
Alright, we ready to go then?
So you gather your things together, and you see a much smaller array of people, passengers, than you remember being on the train. You do make out the Minotaur. He is still there. The Kobold family seems to be only like 2 members now instead of the 5 that they had before. And only the woman elf seems to still be there. As well as a single mother family of gnolls. 4 gnolls, children, along with their mother. And as you each board the train, curious as to the whereabouts of Stigr, not finding any trace of him, you set off.
Did we leave a note for him or something?
Yeah, call this address. I mean, I
He
guess
knows
we
where
can.
we're heading. We're all headed to the same place. What's the point of leaving a note?
You know, might be fun.
I don't feel right leaving him there.
He's not there though. He's gone through a portal. He could be anywhere.
I don't know.
Leave a note. It's just more likely to lead someone else to us.
So be it. I'm gonna... Are we in the same cabin before as we left on?
Yes.
Alright. Before anything, I'm gonna grab Darian and I'm gonna take him to the room where I saw the red eyes the night before and show him and go, brother, this is where I saw that red-eyed bastard. Maybe you could see something, but I don't know. I couldn't see anything before. And I'll walk back to the cabin. I'll literally just collapse into the chair and just fucking fall asleep.
I think Buster's AFK at the moment. Is there anything you particularly want to do outside of that on this train journey? Or are you just going to make the most of getting some rest?
Sal
I
was going to talk. Sorry, you go.
no, I'm just gonna sleep, brother. I am going to sleep.
Sal's tired, but he was going to go and find one of the Warforged attendants and ask what happened. The last passengers. Is there one of the like Warforged attendants around?
There is one, just on the other side of this carriage. Pretty much, like he's the guard to make sure that only those who are meant to be in first class are in first class.
I'm guessing most of the people here have their doors and blinds closed at the moment, or
Yes,
any of
they
them
are,
look like...
and it seems like everybody has been affected in some way. And while not all of them have lost people, those that have are definitely heads down and not paying attention to anything else around.
I'm just going to ask the Warforged what happened. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
What happened at the last stop? I don't remember there being... A lot of people seem to have gotten off at the station there.
Everybody got off, but not everybody got back on. They will continue their journey elsewhere.
Were they attacked?
It appears so. Not all survived.
Oh. Oh. So they weren't taken, they were...
Yes, there were many lost.
Does it happen often? At that particular stop?
First time here. But
So
has
it's happened elsewhere?
before. Yes. Only happened
Where?
last week at Vatherond. And the week before that, it happened at Fort Zombie.
Did it happen the week before that?
Not that I'm aware of. Seems to be happening more frequently lately, and in more random locations.
All along the lightning route?
I can't speak for anything outside the lightning route, but it definitely is occurring here.
I understand. Oh, let's hope the rest of the journey's uneventful.
Yes, I hope so too.
What's the next stops? Is there any chance that we'll have to get off and we'll be exposed again?
I would suggest it's always a possibility, but there should be more defense at the next stops. More people.
Oh, thank you. Keep up the good work. Pat him on the shoulder and I head back to our cabin. Whoa, that's not good.
Huh.
I just talked to one of the attendants. They said there was an attack in Valthron last week. Fort Zombie the week before. It's happened more frequently and random.
Well, let's keep our eyes and ears open.
Yeah, but the next couple of stops apparently is more defended.
Alright, well, just keep our heads on a swivel, eh?
Yep.
What a night. I think I just...
An exciting couple of days.
That's something. Better than a whole bunch of nothing.
I enjoy nothing. Nothing is quiet. Nothing is good.
Ugh. Sounds so boring. I like just, things happening. Being free, doing whatever you want to do. Ain't nothing holding nobody above your head. You know what I mean. Like,
Two generally don't go together. Freedom and excitement. Excitement means you're reacting to things that someone else is doing. Freedom is making your own choices.
I think that's a bit of a narrow-minded view on the whole subject.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, you want an explanation?
If you want to, I'm curious.
Oh, it's more along the lines of like, if nobody's around, if someone tells you what to do, well then everything's been all planned out. There's no excitement in that. But if you just get to choose what you get to do when you want to do it, well, that's exciting. Or doing something you're not even supposed to do, that's real exciting.
Ellie, you are less and less lawman every time I talk to you.
Only because my pa made me do it. I don't need to laugh.
It's
All I'm
been,
saying.
yeah. It's been something.
Well, whatever. Sure, it'll sort itself out. Whatever the case, hope we get our big furry friend back soon.
Your friend? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, I won't say we're friends, but he was a nice feller.
Seemed it.
Hope he ain't in trouble.
He stuck his head in the portal. Like, I don't think he's there having tea and crumpets on the other side of wherever he is.
I'm sure he'll be fine, as long as he don't say nothing stupid.
You get a raised eyebrow.
Anyways, I'm taking a nap. You look around for whatever if you feel like doing that. She's just gonna turn around, throw her coat over her head, and just kind of fall asleep on the bench.
Is everyone asleep?
I am out of it.
Not sure if Buster's back yet.
I don't believe he is.
Lothal? No, as in, sorry, comic.
Yes.
You've got the bag of marbles on your belt, don't you?
Yes. If you want to steal them from me, go nuts, man. But you got to make a fucking check.
No, I'm going to reach into my bag, pull out one of my marbles. I'm going to use magical tinkering on it. All of text.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what are you doing with it? Which effect
I'm
you
going
doing
to
it?
use... It's going to emit an odor of, like, the whiff of strong body odor. Like, whenever... And the trigger is whenever a new person walks within 5 feet of you.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to try and slip it into that bag of marbles.
Make it. Well, I am. I did say I've gone to sleep, so I guess with disadvantage. Sorry, with advantage.
6.
Yeah, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check. With
Oh,
advantage.
God. Oh, thank God. Fuck you!
Am I doing perception with disadvantage?
Yes. Yep.
Disadvantage, perception.
Like, you can't...
I'm asleep, brother. I'm asleep.
You just have to say it out loud. That's all you have to do.
I'm the most unsneaky of people. What?
There's no way you can and then
He is really out of it.
As you are putting the marble in the bag, Uthal sort of just in mid snore, just goes, and then you pull your hand out, and he's like, he didn't notice.
Whew.
Okay. And I go back to my side of the cabin. I'm going to pull out some parchment and a quill from my calligraphy kit, and I'm going to start drafting up some designs. So I'm going to pull off the gauntlets, put them in front of me, and I'm just going to spend the trip designing a couple of things.
Okay.
Just sketching out the designs and attachments and.
All right.
Oh, we even know AY?
Yeah.
For now.
Halfway through the day, the train makes a turn towards the lake and briefly stops at Passage, the town of Passage, before continuing on. You see a couple of new faces that have joined the cabin, a few in the next cabin over, and one more that has joined the first class cabin before it continues on. And as the evening starts to form, you arrive at Easthaven. At Fairhaven. And this is a really teeny.
Tiny little.
Ooh. It's so hard sometimes to try and find some of these maps, at least splashes. Here we go. This is quite a large city. One of the largest on Corvair. And it is walled. It's a walled city. Spanned next to a river. With a mountain range up behind it. And its population is quite big as well. Like one of the most populated, heavily populated cities in Corvair. Not as big as Shan, being arguably the biggest. But this city itself is pretty much the hub of House Cannith, and definitely one of the main areas where the Warforged were created and produced. To move you onto what the top-down map view looks like.
Oh, gotta zoom in now.
Ooh.
Whoa.
And your train arrives as expected. And as you see passengers collecting their gear, preparing to hop out at Fairhaven, with this being another night stop before your final journey onto Reckonmark. We will leave it here this week.
Whew. Well.
House Deneath Enclave?
Oh, what the heck?
Wasn't it Kenneth?
Not according to the map. And don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure this is like the home of House Cannith as well, but